Hello my fellow Genshin Impact players, it's been about a week since the release of Genshin Impact 2.1 along with the new fishing minigame, and I want to make a quick video today to go over 5 tips and tricks that I think will help you greatly on your quest to catch them all and be the best like no one ever was. God help me, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's get started. Tip number 1. As of the making of this video, there is currently 27 fishing spots in the game. Each fishing spot offers you a different variety of fish. The game will tell you what kind of fish is available at the specific spot when you interact with it. This is very useful, especially when you are hunting for those koi and pufferfish to get that sweet, meaty, juicy spear for Miss Booba Sword Goddess. If you want to know more about the location of these fish spots, I'll leave a link below in the description. Moving on to tip number 2. There is 2 sets of fishes that will spawn at each fishing location, sort of. My point here is that there is a group of fish that will spawn at daytime and another at nighttime. So when you fish a spot dry, always remember to change the clock to the opposite daytime to see if it spawns any more fish. I didn't know about this little mechanic and missed out on quite a bit of catches during my first day of fishing. Don't make the same mistake that I made, guys. Tip number 3. Changing bait right after casting your line. Now, a good majority of the time, you will likely already change your bait before casting your line to match the type of fish you want to catch. However, if you ever run to a situation where you need to change the bait after casting, the game does offer you an opportunity to quickly swap it out after casting. While the traveler is in the casting animation, you can quickly press the swap bait option to open its menu and swap the bait. If you can manage to change it before the line hit the water, the bait would have been changed. However, occasionally if you take too long, this trick won't work and you will need to withdraw your line. Along with this trick, you can also change the direction of your line after casting it. If you input a left or right direction input while the traveler is in the casting animation, you can alter the course of where the fishing line will land from its original point. You can use these tricks to quickly adjust your line if the fish move too far from the initial point where you cast your line. Tip number 4. If you spook the fish away, you can reset them by moving the clock for a day. Hopefully you don't have to do this often, but there are some rare cases where the fish might get spooked because of enemies or because of your more or less well-behaved friends. Anyway, to quickly reset the fishes, you just need to move the clock forward about 16 to 20 hours. Finally, tip number 5. Aim close for far and far for close. I know, that makes no sense, but let me explain. Normally when you cast your line, you don't want to place the lure right on top of the fish since it would scare the fish. However, this is not always the case. The way the fish are displayed in the water is kinda skewed depending on its distance from your character. The farther away the fish is from your character, the less lenient you can be with how close you can place your line near the fish. You want to place it as close as possible to the fish if it's far away, basically right on top of it. It may look like you put it right on the fish, but in fact it might not be close enough. This, however, is the opposite if the fish is close to your character. You need to put some distance between your bait and the fish if it's close to you. A good point of measurement is to place the lure about a length of the fish away from its current position. Just as an extra tips, always be courteous to other players. Many of the players right now are in a rush to get their Miss Booba Sword Giant Snake Killer Spear maxed out and are jumping to other people's world to fish. If you're one of these players that are jumping to other people's world, please do ask the host politely. I cannot recount how many times this past week someone tried to join my world and fish without asking me. I don't mind sharing, but please just ask. Anyway, those are my 5 tips for fishing in Genshin Impact. Overall, I am having a blast with this update, especially the fishing system. Please do share your thoughts down on the comment below and let me know if this video helps you in any way. If you like the video and enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I just recently started this channel, so any support would greatly help. I also have a Twitter account at SenSempG where I will be posting about my friends and our daily grind, so drop a follow if you are interested. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.